Hello. Can you eat eggs every day? Are eggs beneficial or harmful to health? Do eggs raise blood cholesterol? What's the best way to prepare egg for arteries? How many eggs should you eat a day? Is it true that you should eat the whites and discard the yolks? What's the best egg? Egg white or chestnut? Does the color of the gem make a difference? In this Vedic Zaz, I will pass the millennium immediately. Just making a spoiler, eggs are a superfood. And even better, cheap, fast, easy to make, and you can find it anywhere. So stay until the end of the video because a lot of information will surprise you. But first, like the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our health tips, and activate the bell to receive notifications. It's also important that you share this knowledge with your friends and family. Because when it comes to your health, our health is worth sharing. So get involved there. And tell me, do you eat eggs every day, or did you stop eating them because of the false news against them? What part of the world are you from? Right there. Let's go. Why are eggs an excellent food and part of a healthy diet? Simply because eggs are a good and cheap source of many nutrients and vitamins, as well as proaldogulin. In addition, they are low in calories. On average, each egg contains 78 calories per egg. If there was a perfect food, eggs would be in the top 3. But the egg once got a bad rap, mostly because of the cholesterol in the yolk. About looking at being a teenager res eug adura a antaz, but she's going to die of a heart attack. It's okay to do this. The yolk still had high cholesterol at 180 to 200 milligrams of cholesterol, more than half of what was previously considered healthy, so eating 2 eggs was far from ideal. Only in 2015, with a review of 40 studies, it was possible to prove that there was no relationship between dietary cholesterol and heart disease. I open parentheses here, dietary cholesterol. This does not mean that high blood cholesterol is not harmful. That is not all. This means that if you eat too much cholesterol, the liver will regulate itself and make more cholesterol for you. About a third of the population can have high cholesterol, yes, if you have a diet high in cholesterol. Today we focus more on limiting saturated fats, which raise LDL cholesterol, bad cholesterol, and can increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. Therefore, eggs, along with shrimp, are 2 foods that are high in cholesterol and low in saturated fat, which do not or slightly increase cholesterol. Besides cholesterol, what are eggs rich in? Questions. I thought that an egg gives birth to a living being, that ethics must be very ethical. So it's rich in protein. An egg has 6 grams of protein and more than that, high-quality protein, with all 9 essential amino acids in adequate amounts. That matters because they are the ones your body cannot produce. Therefore, it aids in muscle growth, recovery, and growth, and may help with weight loss, lower blood pressure, and health benefits. In other words, egg proteins are of very high biological value. Eggs also contain 13 essential vitamins and minerals such as vitamin A, vitamin B2, vitamin B5, vitamin B6, biotin, B9, folate, vitamin B12, vitamin E, vitamin K, vitamin D, plus calcium, zinc, phosphorus, selenium, and various antioxidants that help keep the eggs healthy. Egg whites and yolks have different properties. Egg whites provide a lot of protein without the cholesterol in the yolk. 60% of the total amount of protein in an egg is in the white, while the yolk contains saturated fat and cholesterol. Also, eating eggs with other foods can help our body absorb vitamins better. One study found that adding an egg to a salad can increase the amount of vitamin E we absorb from a salad. So what are the 8 benefits that eating eggs every day can bring to your health? 8th benefit: helps your eyes. As I said, eggs contain some antioxidants, especially lutein and zeaxanthin. One of the consequences of aging is the deterioration of vision. These help counteract certain degenerative processes such as cataracts and age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in people over 55. The egg yolk contains lutein and zeaxanthin, so there's no point in eating just the white. You will lose this feature. In addition, eggs are also rich in vitamin A, and vitamin A deficiency can also cause vasovagal Eggs are rich in choline, an important nutrient for neurons that most people can't get enough of. About the whole egg, the source of questions for Hill. Choline is used to build cell membranes and is needed by our brain and nervous system for memory, mood, and muscle control. In addition, the egg is rich in vitamin B12, which also helps the nerves. Bene olo menvent sung eggs. Just to give you an idea, egg yolk is one of the few foods that naturally contain vitamin D. It provides more than 80% of the recommended daily intake of vitamin D. Eggs can help you lose weight successfully. Like I said, eggs are full of protein. Consuming eggs can also help reduce fluctuations in glucose levels, which can have significant benefits for anyone with diabetes or prediabetes. Eggs can lower triglycerides. If you are looking for a solution to the problem, you can use it to get more information. Therefore, the lower your triglycerides, the better for your health. You are the one looking for this security solution. You can use us to get more information. It appears that an egg daily may reduce the risk of hemorrhagic stroke, HVA. People that the second is a tanti people ethics. The health of tapirs. Egg white contains proline, which is collagen, the raw materials that strengthen bones, and egg yolk can improve bone metabolism, in addition to containing vitamin D, phosphorus, and calcium, which increase the density of your bones. The first benefit, eggs can increase HDL good cholesterol. Back to the subject of cholesterol, those who eat 2 or more eggs a day can increase HDL good cholesterol by about 10%. LDL. 30% of super responders, 2 eggs also tend to increase the LDL. But there's a problem. Eating eggs appears to change the pattern of LDL particles from small, dense, unhealthy LDL to large LDL, which reduces the risk of heart disease. That's why a review of 17 studies of more than 250,000 people found no association between eating eggs and disease. That's why a review of 17 studies of more than 250,000 people found no association between eating eggs and disease. On the contrary, a new Chinese study found that people who ate about 1 egg a day were almost 20% less likely than those who didn't eat eggs to develop heart disease. From everything I've said, white people have been portrayed unfairly. Of course, just because eggs are good, don't overdo it. Nothing in excess is good, and nothing in excess of water is good. Now, are all eggs the same? They are not the same. The color of eggs, whether the egg is brown or white, has little effect. What really matters is the color of the gemstone. The darker the orange, the more carotenoids, the better for your eyes. This depends on how the chickens are raised and fed. And of course, the way you make the egg makes a difference. If you fry eggs with butter, bacon, and pork lard, you're making a food that won't raise cholesterol, but because it will soak up all that saturated fat. If you like fried eggs, fry them in olive oil at a maximum temperature of 210 degrees Celsius. Ah, but olive oil cannot be fried. He can. Research from the University of Granada shows that fried potatoes in olive oil may be healthier than mashed potatoes due to the antioxidants in olive oil. And look how interesting it is to eat raw eggs, which I do not recommend because there is a risk of salmonellosis, but if you eat them raw they absorb about 50% of the protein. If you eat boiled eggs they absorb more than 90%, that is, cooking eggs facilitates the digestion of nutrients. But there is the other side. If you cook at high temperatures, you can reduce the antioxidant vitamin A content of eggs. Then try a shorter cooking time. Preserve more nutrients from eggs, as well as prevent oxidation of cholesterol in eggs. So, to make your eggs healthier, choose a low-heat cooking method, try mixing them with vegetables to help them absorb vitamins, and if you are going to fry them in olive oil, not too hot, 210 degrees Celsius, and not overcooking them too much. Did you like the video? Remember to share so that more people have this knowledge. Remember to register. And until the next video. Thank you very much. So, to make your eggs healthier, choose a low-heat cooking method, try mixing them with vegetables to help them absorb vitamins, and if you are going to fry them in olive oil, not too hot, 210 degrees Celsius, and not overcooking them too much. Did you like the video? Remember to share so that more people have this knowledge.